Hey guys, if you have not noticed, recently Peter Thiel was at least in spotlight, right? And so what happened was that Peter Thiel was in the ProPublica, I believe. It was an article written about how he was using his Roth IRA, and I want to make this very clear to everyone else who's reading it. First off, um, an investor in an investing group brought this to my attention. And the first thing that this person said was, hey, what Peter is doing is illegal and it is wrong. And people should not be able to do that. And I want to say this to anyone who has that mindset. Stop, please. That is exactly the opposite of what anyone should be thinking. Okay. The truth is that what Peter did is something that anyone can do. And I want to encourage anyone to do that or to do what he did. Okay. And so what Peter did is he purchased equity of a small business. At the time, it was a small business, despite what people may think about PayPal and all that stuff. At the time he purchased it, it was a small business. That's number one. Number two, he purchased that equity in that small business and placed that equity into what's considered to be an IRA. Now, the little detail that people are missing out on is that it wasn't a traditional IRA that he placed that equity into. And I believe that for some people who have traditional IRAs that are sponsored by their employers or matched by their employers, I think that's probably where a lot of people are upset. See, your traditional IRA does not allow you to invest in things outside of the stock market. It does not allow you to invest in things outside of mutual funds, bonds, and other types of stock or public equity, essentially. Okay? So, although Peter used a non-traditional IRA in Roth, anyone can have access to doing that. Okay, that's not something that only Peter could do, or you have to be a billionaire to do that. On the contrary, anyone can do that. So, if you're listening right now, you're wondering, if you think that what Peter did was wrong, please change your mindset. And for those of you guys who are like, who the heck is Peter? What happened? All right. So Peter purchased small amounts of or significant amounts of ownership in PayPal, and he added that to his Roth. He now has that Roth, I believe, somewhere between, let's say, $5 billion. And because it was placed into the Roth, he's paying zero taxes. Okay? Which makes perfect sense because it is a retirement account. And if you guys know how typical retirement accounts work, well, the idea for a retirement account is so that you don't have to pay taxes. Hope that makes sense, and hope you have a great day.